Labour handing power to the SNP. We all remember the general election, and we remember how the SNP got one hell of a drubbing. But now people have seen Labour in power, they've actually decided in Scotland, it seems, that even the SNP are a better option than the Labour Party. The latest voting intention for Scotland, this is the Westminster voting intention for Scotland, has the SNP up 4 points at 34%. The Labour Party have dropped 15 points in Scotland, which is astonishing. Reform UK have climbed 8 to 15 points. The Tories have climbed 1 to 14 points. And the Lib Dems are down at 9 and the Greens are up 2 at 6. I'm telling you, people don't like me saying this, but anybody who thinks the SNP are going to be completely wiped out in the upcoming Holyrood elections are deluded, I'm afraid. They are not going to be wiped out, and they are being helped in a very major way by this useless Labour government, which then reflects on Scottish Labour, who have voted with the SNP on all their controversial policies like the Gender Recognition Reform Bill, etc. anyway, to the point now where Sawar is having to try and reverse things that Starmer is doing, saying that he wouldn't implement them in Scotland. Nationalists will not like me saying this, but the fact is that the voting intentions inside places like Holyrood or the Welsh Synod depend on Westminster. It depends on how the government in power is doing at the moment. And because we've got a crap government, that will then reflect on people who are going to vote in the Holyrood elections, and they're not going to vote for Labour. It's just like voting in your local elections. You do it to send a message to the government about how crap they are. You don't really care that much, unless you're friends with them, who your local councillor is. You just look at what party they represent. And Labour are going to keep the SNP in power for quite a long time to come if this continues.